What podcast reviewer 37 describes as an indiscriminate hellish ride that I would not wish on my worst enemy. The industry's elite have said time and again, man, fuck those guys. Get ready, if your ears had butts, they'd about to be fucked. Welcome to the Butt Fuck Nowhere Show.
Yeah, here we are. Welcome back to another prime, no pun intended, episode of BFN, the Butt Fuck Nowhere Show. My name's Josh. I'm here today with good buddies Frank and Ruben.
Hello.
And today we're going to talk about this controversy with between Games Workshop and Amazon for the fucking Warhammer 40K movie and television show that's supposed to be on there and probably isn't going to happen now. And I'm fucking going to fucking kill myself and many others. But before we get into that, please do us a favor and go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. So that way we can get the proper number of subscribers to do live broadcasts, because we want to do live broadcasts and we need 19 more subscribers. So please do that. Also, if you want to follow us on Instagram and TikTok, Game Rage Magazine, Twitter/X Game Rage Mag, you can follow Frank at anime_syndicate_podcast, and you can go check out the Anime Syndicate podcast. All right. Games Workshop doing the deals with Amazon to go ahead and make a Warhammer 40K.
Rumors right now that we're talking about.
Yeah, this is rumored. Warhammer 40K, well, this is rumors that are officially reported. So, like, these are probably true. But obviously, there was a deal done between Amazon and Games Workshop to create a live-action Warhammer 40K film and television show.
Starring Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill was given basically he was going to be starring in it and also like writing and directing it. I don't know if it was just the show or both. I think it was both things he was going to be involved in.
I don't even think he was involved. I think he was just supposed to be the star.
We don't know. No, I think he was actually going to be involved with directing and possibly writing as well, because that's how much he's into this fucking shit. But what?
Doesn't he look like your sisters with their curly hair buns?
No.
Because your hair's long enough now that it's starting to curl. And his sisters just got perms.
Well, I don't have a perm. My shit's just naturally beautiful.
You
Anyways.
look like a palm tree.
Perm tree. Anyways, so they didn't even say what the subject of the series was going to be.
Well,
My
they
theory
said was Henry Cavill was supposed to be Titus.
Yeah, I don't think that was going to be.
From last I saw or heard, I should say, he was supposed to be Titus.
I don't think that would have made sense, because we already got that in the game. We don't need a live action version of it. All right, we got that in the game. I think that he would have been what?
How dare you? That's like saying we don't need Dark Rabbit in live action.
I don't think they can do it correctly, so we don't need it.
You dare speak ill, Keanu Reeves?
Especially because it just happened. Like this game just came out and just had popularity.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think these were supposed to come out together.
Maybe, I don't know.
But after all this shit that happened.
Well, anyways, now it's being reported that they have until December of 2024, Amazon and Games Workshop, to come to a creative agreement. Yeah, they have until December of this year, so just a few months left to come to an agreement and resolve their whatever creative differences they're having with this thing. And if they don't, then it's done. It's dead. Mm-hmm. So likely it's going to be dead because...
Or Games Workshop is going to go to Netflix.
That's what they should have just done in the first place. Is they should have just went to and now that this Space Marine 2 is wildly popular,
I think Netflix is going to be like, you know what? We like to go woke too, but we also like money.
Yeah. So you guys come with us and you just do whatever the fuck you want. We'll just give you the money.
Amazon's not doing it because they did it with Hazbin Hotel.
Yeah.
They gave her full creative control.
Maybe that's where they fucked up and made their well. I don't know.
Because Hazbin Hotel did gangbusters for them, from what I understand.
And a Warhammer series will do gangbusters.
Would have done way more.
They obviously haven't learned because they fucking went woke
they got too big for their heads again.
Well, they did it with Lord of the Rings.
Hey, look what happened. It fucking failed.
Well, it's failing despite them even making more things of it. It's still failing.
Look. That's hey, no, it's like the Halo TV show. No.
That's another
It's
travesty.
perfect. It works. It's great. We just got to shove it down their throats, and eventually it'll pick up. It didn't work. They're trying, like you said, they're trying to do that with the Ring of Power.
Yeah.
and that's failing.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
And
It ain't going to work with Warhammer either.
it worked for that Lord of the Rings one because apparently it got better. I don't know. I only saw the first 3 episodes. I stopped.
Yeah, okay. I didn't watch the whole thing either.
Yeah. I didn't watch Acolyte either.
Neither did I.
I think the last Star Wars thing I watched was it Clone Wars or Mandalorian?
Probably Mandalorian was one of the last. Oh, no, you know what? It was probably Bad Batch was the last thing, technically.
No, because didn't Clone Wars when they were
Bad Batch was the most recent thing, though. I feel
Oh no,
like.
we didn't watch the new season though.
Yeah, but I think that was the last thing that we
Yeah, but
watched.
we didn't watch this. Is what I'm saying. I was talking about the last thing I watched.
Yeah, we watched the season 2.
But we didn't watch the new one that came out.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I
but
think Clone Wars came out after Bad Batch season 2.
No, I think it was in between 1 and 2 is when they put that out. I don't know. Either way, it was probably either Clone Wars or fucking Bad Batch. Or maybe Mandalorian.
Anyway, now from what I was reading, Amazon was telling Games Workshop to redo their lore, so the show can be the lore accurate thing. Like they're trying to tell them, make it so that female custodians have always been part of the universe. Make it so Space Marines females have always been a part of it. And I mean, to be fair, women were part of the first generation of Space Marines. The figures didn't sell, so they stopped making them.
Yeah.
But that was what, 20, 30 years ago?
It was in the 80s, yeah. It's like 40 years ago.
So that's 40 years of lore that they want them just to rewrite. And I'm like, who the fuck is gonna do that to their own creation that is making them money?
Well, here's the other thing. If you want to include women, they have an entire faction.
Adeptus sororities.
That's women.
Yeah, what was it,
The Battle Sisters. They're
Yes,
all
the-
women.
Well, the whole thing is called the Adeptus sororities.
Adeptus Sororitas.
Yeah.
They're just it's all females, and the Battle Sisters, like this, they have the Silent Sisters, where like
The Silent
they don't
Sisters.
they don't speak. They have an intent. Like once you swear the oath, you never speak again. Like that's some cool shit. There was a really cool short that they did on Warhammer Plus about a little incursion with them, and that might have been one of the coolest ones that they did.
Yeah.
And if you wanted to do a show about that, that's fucking great. But you don't need to change the lore to fit your woke narrative. This already has a built-in thing for you to do that. If you want to do a series all about women,
And how about this? Instead of that, how about just making it, the first female Space Marine?
sure, yeah, you can do that.
You can do that now.
Yeah.
But I think the slap in the face is telling them, no, rewrite your entire fucking lore to fit our show.
Right, because that's not going to work.
No, that's fucking
can't work.
stupid. Not only I was just saying it can't work, it's fucking stupid to even think that's a solution.
Yeah.
And again, I have no problems with the idea of a female Space Marine.
Yeah.
I have no problem with fucking that. Albeit we are new to this lore, to this fan base,
Yeah.
fandom. But me, I don't have an issue with it. I do have an issue of rewriting the entire fucking lore.
Yeah, that's a
fucking
problem.
stupid.
That is stupid.
Just like I had a huge problem with when Disney erased the expanded universe.
Right.
And it's biting them in the ass now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hard for us to come up with original stories for Star Wars because there's just no ideas out there.
There's
You erase an entire fucking library
Yeah.
of original stories.
yeah, those are still there. You
Yes.
could just tap that well anytime you want. Proven.
It's been, what, 20 years since Knights of the Republic, and we're still asking
Yeah.
for a Knights of the Republic movie.
They're gonna remake the game again. They're gonna remake the same
Yeah,
exact
it
game with modern
It got, what's it called when they do
delayed.
it? Delayed indefinitely.
Either way, they were going to give us a remake of the same shit we got 20 years ago in modern graphics before they gave us a new story in that canon.
Yeah.
Why? That's a waste of money.
The Old Republic is such an untapped
Yeah.
fucking land of stories.
Yeah. That's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
And trying to do that with Space Marines is fucking AIDS. It's ass.
It's like when they're trying to make Superman and Batman black.
Right.
Huh?
Again, I had no problems with a black Batman, a black Superman. But saying that they were, to change them to say they were always black is the issue. You're fucking up a storyline that has been around since what, the 40s?
Yeah.
If you're gonna do that, go the Miles Morales route. The
Yeah.
Black Spider-Man.
He's just in another universe.
Not even that. He's his own original character.
Yeah.
With his own original story.
Right. Don't bastardize.
Don't make Peter Parker black just to say
He's
Spider-Man's
black. Right.
No. And guess what? Miles Morales currently is a fan favorite Spider-Man
Yeah.
because of this Into the Spider-Verse, the games, because he's an original idea.
Yeah.
If you would have done that with Peter Parker, made him black, and then just do this, it's incredibly fucking lazy.
It is.
Not only that, to me, you're telling me that black characters can't be original.
Yeah, that's true.
That for a black character to succeed, he has to take over an existing character.
Yeah.
And that is fucking stupid.
That is stupid.
Yeah.
Batman tried to do that too.
Yeah.
With Batman Incorporated, they had Batman from Africa.
Right, yeah.
Because Batman was making Batmans all across the universe, the country, the world.
Yeah.
And they had one that was, and he was fucking cool. I liked it.
Yeah.
But people wouldn't buy it, I guess. And to me, it's like, I don't have a problem with female characters. Hell, some of my favorite characters are female.
Sure.
It's when you're trying to force it on something else. Because again, not only are you saying that these type of characters can't be created on their own,
Yeah.
that they have to take over another story, you also trying to tell the fan base, we know what's better than you do.
Right, yeah.
Which history has shown that doesn't work.
You don't know better than us.
Look at fucking Warner Brothers, how badly they fucked up the Justice League. How badly they fucked up all of fucking DC comic movies. Which should have been fucking, oh, sorry, Rexy. That should have been fucking gangbusters. But no. You want to tell the fans, hey, we know this guy's a great director, but we don't like the way he edited the film. So us with our money are going to edit the film so it makes money. And yeah, it made us a couple bucks, but you're going to hate it.
Yeah.
Where Marvel's like, hey, we're gonna do both.
Yeah.
We're gonna make you love it, and we're gonna make money.
Yeah.
I mean, now it's not working for them, but
Right.
there was a formula there, and Disney ran into the ground.
Yes.
But if you can't come up with your own original stories, don't try to steal other people's original stories.
Yeah.
And like I was saying, if you want to make female Space Marines, what a great opportunity just to make the first one. If you want to do with the Adeptus Astartes, or the Adeptus Custodes, which is what they were trying to do with the show.
Yeah.
If you want to make it, albeit I don't know much about the Astartes, so I don't even know if there are female in there. But the Astartes, the Custodians.
Yeah.
But if there aren't, what a great opportunity.
Well, I mean, there's Warhammer Plus shorts that already have existed for years that have
the female
custodians in it. So like they've already done it. It exists. But you don't need to be like, oh, by the way, you need to change it so that everybody has this.
Yeah.
Like that's where it gets fucky. And especially when someone else who you're licensing the show to tells you that you need to change your shit.
Yeah.
That's the real problem here.
If that's
The case, which it seems like that's what's going on, because I don't know why Games Workshop would really give a shit unless they were trying to change lore. And then they're like, hey, our whole gimmick here is lore. It's the deep lore that exists and has existed. We can't just go to our fan base and say, oh, by the way, with the new editions and the new codexes that come out, right, for like the factions and everything, they don't change the narrative of them.
They just change the
rules. They change the rules for how they play, and they change like, maybe the points values that they're worth and stuff like that. Maybe they'll take some away, they'll buff things, they'll take things out. They'll maybe make things better, but they don't change the lore. They only add to the lore. They don't remove shit. Like, they're not like Disney did with, and now granted, it's the same guys who invented it are doing this. It's the same guys doing it. So they wouldn't want to take and change the lore, because why would you? You've spent the last 40 years building this lore up. To go back and change it now would be stupid. And it was very stupid for Disney to do that. I thought that was the stupidest move they made. Was immediately coming out and changing the lore. Now, granted, they didn't have to get anyone's approval because they owned it.
Yeah.
But in this instance, it's like Amazon's partly seemingly trying to throw their weight around and say, "Oh, we want to change the lore to this." Well, sorry, bitch, you don't own it. Like, yeah, you might own this series that we're licensing to you, but you don't own it. We still own this, and we're not going to change the lore so you can make some shitty fucking television show that pisses off all of our fans. So I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's going to get canned. I don't think they're going to be able to come to an agreement because it just seems like it's probably not going to happen.
Right.
And that sucks but again, if they just go to Netflix or they go to somewhere else, or hell, obviously they're doing it with Amazon because they didn't want to make it themselves. So that's why now they'll go to Netflix. Maybe they'll go to Hulu. You know, maybe Max will take it. I mean, HBO Max has been coming up with new shit. Again, this Penguin show. I mean, they've been doing DC shit because they own it because it's Warner Brothers. But I mean, they make good original shows too. I mean,
fucking good.
Game of Thrones. What? Penguin is good. Fuck, I've only seen the first 2 episodes, but it's fucking great.
Good.
So I mean, if they do that with Max, I think this thing will be fucking even better. Because Max at least, or they seem to at least respect the lore.
No, because it's Warner Brothers. And look what they did with fucking DC.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the current people that are at Max now, like that the way they're doing this shit is like.
Hey, and they also killed Rooster Teeth.
That's true. Fuck them. But anyways.
Fuck you.
I was saying fuck Max or Warner Brothers. Anyways, I don't know. I think that this is just going to be it's going to be a sad day for Warhammer fans and therefore the world.
Yeah.
Because it's just not going to happen. And I think that would be really fucking cool to see people get more people into Warhammer with a fucking sweet series like this.
I mean, you don't even have to go any further than history, I guess you could say. Not even fucking history, just the last couple of months.
Yeah.
One of Netflix's biggest show was The Witcher.
Yeah.
I loved season 1. Fucking amazing.
Yeah,
season 2 was fucking great.
Yeah,
I am not going to watch season 3.
No, because it's a different guy.
Not only that,
They changed the lore.
Henry Cavill's not going to be able to protect them from changing the lore now.
Right.
And it's like, sure, I'm not the biggest Richard fan, but I'm like, obviously the first 2 seasons I loved because it was following the lore.
Yeah.
And I just don't like the fucking the Hemsworths.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah. I'm like, you're going to tell this guy to fuck off because he's too passionate about the project. He knows so much. He is literally the perfect person to be in the role that he was in. And now you killed all interest in your show.
Yeah.
And literally what happens? He leaves. They ask him to do Warhammer, the TV show for Warhammer. Gains incredible, like, ooh, interesting. And then what happens? The Warhammer game comes out. And now Warhammer is on everyone's mind.
Yeah.
And this would have been the perfect time for that show to come out.
Yep.
But people who think they know better, who shouldn't be in charge, are in charge.
Are in charge of making decisions.
Yeah.
Which sucks. And there's nothing we can do about it other than fucking cry. Mm-hmm. And just keep painting and putting together our miniatures. That's it. That's all we can keep doing.
Yeah.
But whatever. It is what it is. So, fuck. Speaking of which, you got anything else to add?
No.
No? Ruben?
No, I got nothing.
All right. Fuck yeah. Time to go get out here and paint some minis with the new paints we got today. Anyways, if you like our shit, go check out YouTube, Game Rage Magazine. Like, comment, subscribe. You can also go to Instagram and TikTok, Game Rage Magazine, Twitter/X, Game Rage Mag. You can also go to anime_syndicate_podcast and follow Frank. And shit, that's pretty much it. Fuck off. Catch you guys on the next one. Little bastards.
This has been the Butt Fuck Nowhere Show. Thanks for listening. Don't forget, subscribe and like on Instagram and TikTok at Game Rage Magazine. Also on Twitter /X at Game Rage Mag. Also visit our website, www.GameRageMagazine.com, for a host of other podcasts and more. Thanks for listening.